Hello everyone. China has been trying so hard to play peacemaker in Ukraine. Too hard, I think, because it's clearly they've gone off their rocker. So according to this article in CNBC, China says there is no panacea, there's no single fix to the issues in Ukraine, and that all parties need to build mutual trust and create conditions to stop the war and create something conducive to talking. China, honey, if somebody broke into your house, trashed a significant portion of it, murdered your children, raped your wife, and held a gun to your head, would you be inclined to sit at the table with them and negotiate? And part of the negotiation would be that that person gets to keep a portion of your house and gets to go unpunished for any of the crimes they have committed while at your house. Would you feel mutual trust with that person? Didn't think so. Also, you're wrong. There is a panacea. There is a fix. Russia leaves. That's it. Russia picks up all of its stuff, all of its people, all of its weapons, and leaves all of Ukrainian territory, including Crimea. There, fixed it for you. My predictions about Ukrainians being capable of making Russians' lives on Ukrainian territory very uncomfortable continue to come true. And here is another instance of that. There's been a train derailment in Crimea, and sabotage is strongly suspected. Yep, wouldn't surprise me one bit if this was sabotage, if Ukrainians in Crimea who are itching for a counteroffensive and for Crimea to be retaken by Ukraine are starting to get a little stir crazy and are organizing acts of sabotage against Russians. Obviously, the war in Ukraine, being a global event that it is, will dominate the agenda at the G7 summit. And again, there needs to be an understanding of two things. As I mentioned before, there can be no negotiations until Russia leaves Ukraine. Number two, it makes no sense to send aid to Ukraine piecemeal. If you want them to win this war for you and protect the world against Russia, give them what they ask. The story about Russia arresting its own scientists with the charges of treason, carrying 20 years of prison as a sentence, has been confirmed.